Start out with my primer. This is the Ole Henriksen, or Ole Henriksen. I honestly don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but this is their Banana Bright Face Primer with vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments. I love this primer so much. If you want your skin to be glowy, this is the perfect primer. If you like matte makeup look, then this probably isn't for you, but I love having glowy skin. And this primer is also really good to wear by itself in the summertime, because in the summer I don't really like wearing like full foundation or even concealer sometimes, and so I just put this primer on with like a little bit of blush, maybe some like cream highlighter in the summer. And I don't know if you can see, but my skin here is already glowing. And it's from this primer. This is my favorite primer. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my forehead. Alright, so primer is done. The concealer that I usually use is the Bakerie concealer in number 5, but this is literally completely finished. I'm gonna try and get as much as possible out, but like there's barely anything in here. I'm running out of a lot of my like staple makeup products, so I have to go buy more. And Bakerie is online, so I can't like go to Sephora and get it. So I'm gonna grab as much as I can out of the container. I'm gonna mix that with my Too Faced concealer in the color Mahogany, which is a little bit too orangey / red for my liking. Like you can see the color difference. I just feel like this color is too red for my skin tone. I want to get something that's like a little bit more golden, but this is what I have for now. And I also sometimes go in with the LA Girl concealer in the color Fawn or the Fenty Beauty concealer, but today I'm just gonna use this, and I will blend this out first with my beauty blender. I don't know why my eyes decide to water right now, but I blended the concealer out. I'm gonna go in with my Estee Lauder foundation in the color Nutmeg. What did I just say? Nutmeg? It's Nutmeg. 6W2 is the number. And I also love the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Chai, but this is a little bit too light for me, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on and then mainly use the Estee Lauder. I also don't use too much foundation either, like that's literally the tiniest dots. And then I'll go in with this. And actually I'm gonna use my foundation brush. I honestly don't know the number of this, but this is from Sephora collection. It's a foundation brush, and I'm just gonna pat my foundation in. Okay, so one of the questions that I got was, what am I studying? I'm currently studying interior design, and I absolutely love this program. I'm gonna be taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in the color Honey and the Huda Beauty powder in the color Banana Bread. And I'm going to mix that together to set my under eye because I love this program so much. My assignments are genuinely interesting. It's just so much work. And unfortunately, like I was hoping that I would be able to like vlog my school process, but I also work part-time, and like this program is 16 months. It's a diploma. But like the way this program is condensed, it's actually insane. I take 5 classes a semester, and I need to in order to graduate in 16 months, and it's so much work. And then working part-time as well, it's just like, it's honestly insane. It's been very overwhelming, so I haven't been able to like vlog any of the process at all. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. This is the Hoola bronzer. This is Toasted. It's the darkest one. I think it's the darkest one, unless they came out with another shade, which they should. But this was the darkest one at the time that I got it. And I'm taking this brush from Sephora collection. It's their Sculpting Blush Brush. Then the other question, this person asked 3 questions and I memorized them, but now I can't remember. What was the other question? Oh, okay. First they asked if my YouTube channel is monetized. I'm just gonna wet this brush to do my signature inner corner highlight because that is a staple of my makeup. And I use the Morphe 35F palette, which is a beautiful palette that has like beautiful fall colors. As you can see, some of them are empty. And the one that I used for my inner corner highlight, this gold one is completely empty. So now I just mix like random gold colors from here, and I always wet my brush to make the color more pigmented. That is key to getting pigmented eyeshadow. Wet your brush or spray it with setting spray, but I use water because I'm not about to waste my setting spray on my brush. That's for my face, so we use water. So let me wet it. But they asked whether, sorry, I'm like jumping from topic, but they asked whether or not my YouTube channel is monetized, and the answer is yes. My channel has been monetized since like the end of no, not the end of last year. I think the beginning of this year is when my YouTube channel was monetized. In order to get your YouTube channel monetized, it's honestly kind of hard. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours, meaning people have to have watched your content for 4,000 hours. 4,000 hours. I'm gonna put how many days that is on the screen because I can't do that in my head. But all I know is that that is a lot of hours and a lot of days to have people watch your videos. And especially if you only have like 1,000 subscribers, you're not getting that many views. So it was definitely a journey to get there, but thank God I got there this year. My channel has grown a lot. I'm very, very thankful for that. Just taking a brown color from the palette and just gently putting that on my eye. I don't do too much when it comes to eyeshadow. And honestly, sometimes I don't even wear eyeshadow. But yes, my channel is monetized. The other question was whether or not I enjoy reading. When I was younger, I used to read a lot. I still enjoy reading, but I don't do it as much as I used to. The last book that I read that I really liked was The Silent Patient. That book is so good. It's so good. But during school, because I'm working part-time and I spend a lot of time at church, I'm either at church, at school, or at work. And when I'm home, I'm doing schoolwork. And when I'm done schoolwork, I'm tired. I either want to sleep or I want to relax. So I was using my Merit blush in the color Mood. And then I also used my Nudestix blush in the color Poppy Girl for my blush. And I used my Beauty Blender to blend that in. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm either in school, in work, or in church. Majority of the time is doing schoolwork. And it's like when I'm done schoolwork, I'm mentally drained, I'm tired, I just want to go to sleep. I don't really want to be engaging my brain anymore. And so reading has not necessarily been a priority, but I do like reading. So if you have any book recommendations, let me know. And maybe over this break, I'll check some of them out. I'm also going to go in with this orange eyeshadow from Urban Decay. It's in the color Spike. It's an orange eyeshadow and I'm going to use it as blush. And I'm going in with the same brush that I used for my bronzer. And I'm going to go over the blush that I put on. Okay, the other question that somebody asked was how to grow using Instagram Reels and like how to change your views into followers. When it comes to converting your views into followers, I feel like the only thing that you can control as a content creator, you can't control any social media platform's algorithm. You can't necessarily, there's no foolproof way to control the number of views that you're going to get or how many followers you're going to get. The only thing that you are in control of as a creator is your content. That's the only thing that you are in 100% control of. So I would say when it comes to Instagram Reels, you want to focus on making sure that your content is engaging. When people are scrolling on the Reels tab, I am sick. I could feel it in my nose area. I feel like my nose is getting blocked. It's kind of hard in my throat. But when people are scrolling on the Reels tab or on TikTok, they want short, engaging content. YouTube is a place where you can kind of talk a little bit longer. You can ramble on a little bit more because people are there to watch a longer video. Instagram and TikTok is short videos. So when you make your video, you want to make sure that as soon as that video starts, it's engaging from beginning until the end. You also want to make sure, I say that typically short videos perform a lot better, but again, that's not foolproof. I posted longer videos that do really, really well, and I posted short videos that don't do as well. But I would say just in general, keeping your Instagram reels shorter. And if you have a short Instagram reel, it's also good to have some sort of text on the screen. Like you want, oh, my hands have so much foundation on it. You want your videos to be engaging. So you want to have text that's going to grab the viewer's attention, and you also want the video to grab the viewer's attention. You also want to constantly be thinking about ways that you can elevate your content and the quality of your content. And I don't just mean like your camera quality or your lighting or your equipment, but the quality and the value of the content that you're providing to your audience. Like you need to think about your content from the viewer's perspective. Like, what is the value that you are bringing to the viewer from them watching your video? It could just be an entertaining, funny video that's going to make them laugh. It could be something that's going to provide them with advice. It could be a tutorial on how to do their makeup, how to do their hair. But you want to think about what value you are providing to the user. Keep your videos short and engaging. And then you also just want to post consistently. I feel like that is also important too. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the color number 3. I'm definitely sick. I could feel it in my nose. What the heck? I thought it was getting better. But anyways, posting consistently is something that I talk about all the time because I feel like it's so important. But if you're capable of posting the content consistently, then do so. It doesn't even have to be like posting 5 videos a week. It could be consistently posting 1 video a week. That way people know that when they come to your YouTube channel or when they're on Instagram that they're going to see some sort of content from you. A lot of the people who I follow on Instagram whose content I love, they post almost on a daily basis. So when I open the Instagram app, I know that I can expect to see content from these specific creators because they post on a consistent basis. And there's some people who I follow who like they never post. So when they do, it's like a surprise, like, oh my gosh, they finally posted. And if you are a newer creator who's trying to grow your audience, that's not a good way to grow your audience. You don't want to surprise them with random content every couple of months. You want to be consistent. I'm just going to grab my highlighter palette, which is gifted. It's not branded. It's just this type of highlighter palette, and I'm going to use a gold highlighter color. But yeah, you definitely want to be consistent. And you also just generally want to always be evaluating your content and seeing ways that you can improve your content, seeing ways that you can grow, seeing ways that you can improve your content quality, and just evaluating what value you're bringing to the viewer, and also trying to switch up your content too. Like obviously if a certain type of content consistently does well on your page, then I would highly recommend to keep posting that type of content. But it's also good just to experiment and try different forms of videos that maybe you usually don't do. You could always like put in your caption, like maybe you did like an outfit idea video, you can always put in the caption like follow for more outfit ideas. Just a little call to action to remind people to follow you as well. But the main thing is just focusing on improving your content, making sure that it's short and engaging. When it comes to short videos like Instagram and TikTok, YouTube is a little bit different. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara in the color black, and I also have the darker one. Where is she? In the color Carbon Black, right here. So I'm gonna use these two. I go in with the lighter, it's not lighter, but the regular black one first, and then the darker one after. This might take me a little minute, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I didn't even say what lip products I was using. I used the lip tint that I mentioned, and then I went over it with Clinique, and then I went over that with the Buxom Gloss in Moscow Mule. Last thing is my setting spray, which I always use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff so much. So let me close my eyes. I'm also just gonna go in with my Gloss Bomb Cream in the color Cookie Jar because everyone decided to start selling out the Gloss Bomb Heat in the color Hot Chocolate. And I remember when that product first came out, that was my go-to gloss. I'm so annoyed because before, every time I used to work at Sephora when it came out, and no one was buying that product. And when I was buying it, I would go there, restock on my favorite gloss, and I was good to go. Then one video went viral, and all of a sudden it's literally sold out everywhere. And that was my go-to gloss. It is so annoying. But I have the Gloss Bomb Cream in the color Cookie Jar. It's definitely not the same, but I'm gonna use a little bit of this. It's so interesting because that just shows the power of social media. Because it was literally just one girl's video, and I think that she actually got to work with Fenty Beauty, or she got sent like PR from them. So shout out to her. That's honestly amazing. But also, if you have any dupes, real dupes for the Gloss Bomb Heat in the color Hot Chocolate, please let a girl know, because why is everybody selling my favorite product out? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's upsetting. And Fenty has the best glosses ever, and I'm sad. At least I had this one. Like, this one is really cute, but it's not the same. It's not the same as the Gloss Bomb Heat in the color Hot Chocolate. So if you have a dupe, let me know, because that product, it's just so sad, because that was literally my go-to product. Like, I would restock that product. Anytime it was almost done, I'm ordering another one, because I couldn't be without it. And now I can't have it. Anyways, let me stop ranting about that gloss. But if you have a favorite product that you wear all the time and you always buy, and then now it's gone, I know this obviously is not like the biggest problem in the world today, but like, it sucks. So if you guys have a good dupe for that product, because I've been seeing people post dupes of that gloss on TikTok, and it's not a dupe. It's not even the same color. It's not the same formula. Like, the smell, it's like the texture, and then the texture, the smell, the applicator, the big packaging of the Fenty glosses is what makes them so nice. And if you're gonna see a dupe, it better be similar to the product. It's the one that doesn't even look the same. Like, that gloss is everything. And if you use Fenty glosses and you understand, Fenty glosses are just superior. So let your girl know, because I'm really out here struggling. I really am. Although this gloss is pretty. This video is not about Fenty gloss. I mean, it kind of is, because it's about my makeup look. And that gloss used to be a part of it. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, thank you guys for watching until the end of today's video. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.